Welcome back everyone. Apple just went ahead and released their iPads, their new iPads this year, the Mini 6 and the iPad 9th generation. So let's see how the 9th iPad compares against the 7th iPad that ever came out. Now first of all, we do have essentially almost the same exact design on both of these iPads. Now is that a big deal? Not really, but it is kind of something to keep in mind. You do have True Tone though on the newer iPad, so technically speaking you could potentially have a better looking screen on the new iPad, the 9th generation, over the 7th generation that came out a few years ago. Now you still have different color selections you can choose from and all that, but there's no longer a white option on the front that you can choose, which I actually think is kind of an advantage. Now you do have a better camera overall on the newer iPad than on the older one, so you actually have a better front-facing camera, a 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor versus the 7th generation, which was that standard lens. And on top of that, you actually do have center stage, which is a new capability within iPadOS 15 that essentially keeps you in focus on your iPad, with your specific FaceTime capability. And that's something the 7th generation iPad and not many iPads have in general. So the fact that this thing is the cheap iPad that they make and it has that capability is really awesome for sure. Now another big thing to keep in mind is that the 7th generation, iPad started at 32 gigs. With the iPad 9th generation, they now give you twice the amount of storage for the base model for the same exact price. So that is a really cool thing that they did. So for $329, you actually do get 64 gigs of storage, which I think is a really cool thing that they did, and I am so happy about that. Now, those are the main differences. You have the A13 Bionic chip inside of this iPad versus the A10 Fusion chip on the, iPad 7th generation. So essentially, we're comparing an iPhone 7 processor on the older iPad versus, an iPhone 11 processor on the iPad 9th generation. So I think it's an advantage. I think it's really cool. So I guess we'll see what happens when we get it, but this is a quick little comparison of those two iPads. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.